Welcome, dear friends, to Soul Strength 2024, where today we venture into one of the most thought-provoking films of modern cinema, The Matrix. This isn't just a scientific movie. It's a profound exploration of reality, consciousness, and the illusion we live under. You see, what The Matrix presents to us is the question that has echoed through centuries of philosophical thought. What is reality? And more importantly, how do we wake up from the dream we have been conditioned to believe is true? Now, The Matrix begins with a man, Neo, living in a world that seems utterly ordinary, just like the one you and I navigate daily. But beneath the surface, there is this subtle, gnarling feeling that something is not quite right. It's as if Neo is aware on some deep subconscious level that the reality he's participating in isn't real at all. He's trapped not by physical chains, but by the mind, by the conditioning and the illusions that bind him to the mundane. This is something many of us experience in our lives, whether we realize it or not. You see, Neo is not just a character in a movie. He's a metaphor for all of us. Each one of us, in some sense, asleep. We go about our daily lives believing in the solitude of the world, believing that what we see, hear, and experience is the truth. But as The Matrix so elegantly shows, this world, this system, is an illusion, a grand, sophisticated play designed to keep us complacent, unaware of our true nature. Morpheus, the guide, the awakener, offers Neo a choice: take the blue pill and continue living in the comforting lie, or take the red pill and awaken to the raw, often unsettling truth of reality. Now, this choice, this symbolic decision, is what every individual must face in their life. Will you choose the familiar, the known, the safe, or will you venture into the unknown, embracing the uncertainty and chaos that comes with a waking up? Or will you venture into the unknown, embracing the uncertainty and chaos that comes with waking up? This is reminiscent of ancient Eastern philosophies, particularly Taoism and Zen, which reminds us that reality, as we perceived it, it's not fixed. It's fluid, ever-changing, and illusory. What we think of as real is merely a series of mental constructs, much like the Matrix itself. We project meaning onto the world, and then mistake those projections for truth. It's what the Taoists might call the 10,000 things, the distractions of the world that pull us away from realizing the deeper underlying unknownness of all things. Morpheus tells Neo, the Matrix is everywhere, it's all around us, and is not that the very nature of Maya, the illusion of the world? The ancient Hindus described Maya as the veil that clouds our perception, making us believe in the separateness of things, the duality of good and bad, success and failure, life and death. But in truth, this division is the grandest illusion of all. When Neo awakens, he realizes that reality is not what he thought it was. He sees the code, the structure behind the scenes, the fabric of the universe, so to speak. But what's important to note is that the awakening itself isn't pleasant. It's jarring, it's painful. When Neo takes the red pill, he is thrust into a world of suffering and struggle, where nothing is as he imagined. And this, too, is part of the spiritual path. Awakening, as the mystics often tell us, is not about escaping suffering or attaining some blissful state. It's about seeing through the illusion, even if what we find is uncomfortable. It's about embracing the full spectrum of life, the pain, the joy, the chaos, and the peace. Now, let's take a moment to explore the nature of control as presented in the Matrix. The system, the construct, exists to control, to suppress, to keep the masses in a state of unconsciousness. This mirrors the very nature of ego, the mind's constant need to label, categorize, and control. Believe we are these limited, separate selves, bound by the rules of society, by the expectations of others, by the constraints of time and space. But, as the Matrix suggests, these rules are self-imposed. They are part of the illusion, and the moment we recognize that, we can begin to transcend them. Remember, when Neo first begins to understand the truth, he is told there is no spoon. This moment is profound because it points to the illusory nature of the physical world. The spoon, like all things in life, exists only because we perceived it as to be real. But once we realize that reality is a construct of the mind, we see that the only limits that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. And yet, the journey doesn't end with Neo's awakening. The realization that the Matrix is an illusion is only the beginning. The true challenge comes afterward. What do you do with this newfound awareness? This is where Neo's real strength comes in. It's not about bending spoons or dodging bullets. It's about embracing the responsibility that comes with waking up. Once you've seen the truth, there's no going back. The comforting illusion of the past no longer satisfies. You must now navigate the world with open eyes, knowing full well that you are both the creator and the participating in this grand game. So, what can we take from all of this? The lesson of the Matrix is not just about escaping some futuristic simulation. It's about waking up to the illusions we live in every day. The roles we play, the identities we cling to, the fears and desires that keeps us in prison. And once we awaken, we must have the courage to face the truth, however difficult or unsettling it might be. And so, dear friends, the question remains, will you take the blue pill and continue as you are, or will you take the red pill and begin the journey of waking up? If you're ready to explore the deeper layers of reality, hit subscribe and join me as we venture further into the mysteries of life. And there's a question for you. What illusion do you feel has been holding you back? And are you ready to see through it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's begin this journey of awakening together.